All right, my friends. This is just. Oh my God, this is just incredible. It's amazing. It's exciting. It's exhilarating, and it's just incredible. And I'm so happy that I'm feeling that way right now about the crypto market, honestly, and about my spiritual growth too. But that's a separate thing I'm not going to talk about in this episode here. We're going to talk crypto for a minute. Um, but just it's because again, if I'm winning, at least everybody on my Patreon who's following these moves is winning. At the same time, even if you're not willing to get in and out, no, I just want to hold my Theta. Watching Theta, 59 cents, 65. Oh my God, new record, 75. 79 cents? No, my God, woo woo dude called 78 cents to sell. He says, and then the other day, it was like 60, 76-ish, not quite to 78, it was 2 pennies off. Then it came all the way down to like 72 point something. Maybe it just wicked to 71 for a brief second. That's not. We're on the way down. It should be 69 cent was his number. He said I got 69. He goes, but I also got 78 first. I'm like, well, about 2 cents off. It's close, man. Some of my orders actually filled at that price, and then ultimately they all filled for selling. And then, kind of waiting. It's back up again. Oh shoot, did we miss it? He said, look, I said 78. He goes, like I told you jokingly in the movie Elf. I need the interior of that S500 Mercedes, 78 degrees. Miles, are you there? He's lost. 78 degrees. Click. That's what happened with Woo dude. I said it's 76. 78. Yeah, but it got 78. I got a 78. They gave me a 78. 78 degrees. So it hit 78 and then 79. All-time high for Theta. Came back down. All my orders filled. Sell. Good job. Now we wait for and I do say approximately, because if he gives me a number and I just put it right at the number, I feel like I'm playing with fire, because that's probably the absolute top. And what if it? There was one time where it was like 61.8 and he said 62. Oh crap! 0.2 of a penny. Oh boy, Like, come on, man. That's close enough. So that's why I tell everybody, listen, when I give you these numbers on Patreon that I'm getting in my dreams, or he says, and then I try to confirm with my pendulum and all this stuff, I don't know that I'd be setting orders at exactly that price. Although, I'll be honest, there's some people who told me, oh no, I'm putting it right at the price. Hey, your balls are bigger than mine, son. I'm not willing to go that crazy because I don't want to miss it. But, good job, because it worked out anyways. So, I have to show this because this was posted. I don't want to show everything on this post, just whatever. I'll just share this real quick because I want to talk about this. September 27th, and this one was basically, here's the updated thing we're doing with Theta, because some people ask me, where are we at again? Are we waiting for this or that one? So I said, let me just reiterate what we've already said a few days ago. Here's the latest, here's the latest. And it's right here at the bottom. And I said, as soon as my orders fill, meaning my sell orders now I can publicly say it, around 76 cents is where mine were filling at. I don't even typically tell my Patreon members my exact prices, because I've come to know when Joe J. Snip says something, sometimes people will follow me even off a cliff to the T. Even when I give a warning, guys, don't do too crazy. Don't put too much into this. Oh, they go crazy. They dump their whole life savings into it. Whoa. No. So I refuse, typically, to publicly, even on Patreon, say, I've got sell orders at 76.2. I've got another set of sell orders at 76.4. And I've got one even higher at 76.8. Because then everyone will pile on and put 3 different orders to match mine, and now we are all sitting there with this massive sell wall on Binance or whatever different exchanges for the most part. It doesn't really matter if we're all on the same exchange or not. And we got this massive sell wall that now has to be filled. And what if mine don't fill? And what if yours doesn't fill, but mine did? So it's like, no, guys, here's kind of a number he gave me. Here's what I got in my dream. My pendulum said yeah. My pendulum also said it could go to 80. It could tap 80. but that's too risky, so come down. Oh my God, as I showed you yesterday or whatever, look, there's 80 cents right there. It actually touched it. You gotta be kidding me. This is amazing. It's awesome. So there's the two prices. This was the trade, and this hasn't changed for like, I'm trying to think of how long ago we've been waiting on this one. 2 weeks? I don't know. And we knew, so he got 78, 69. That's the new numbers. I got it. Confirmation. Yes. Okay. So Woo Woo Dude gave those numbers. Don't bet against Woo Woo Dude. Okay. So there was the trade. 78 cents is the top. You should probably sell there. Or again, you want to be a little safer, sell a little lower than that. 77, 76, whatever. And then buy back in. For me, right at 69? No. Too risky. Because if I'm out of my whole trade, and I missed this damn thing by a penny, oh, it only got to 70. Thanks, Woo Woo Dude. You gave us 69. Sorry we missed it by a penny, guys, but, you know, I don't want to be that guy. I'm going to have some of my orders, and now that they're done, by the way, with this particular one, mine were in the 70 point something-ish to the penny, you know, tenth of a penny. Somewhere in that range. Close to 71, maybe some. Close to the middle, maybe some of my orders. They all filled this morning. Whew, because now I'm back in the market. I do not want to miss the next run up on Theta. And if you're trading and stuff, I don't think you want to miss the next run up on Theta, where he gave me the number. Joe, this is what I got. Again, I do my little confirmation. Yeah, strong, yeah. He's not that I need my own confirmation. I'm just freaking Woo Woo Dude. I don't need to be doing my pendulum. But it makes me feel good that I get a confirmation, so why not? And I'm practicing with it, so there's that. So the next move, again, that we're expecting Theta to go to is somewhere in this range. Now, of course, it doesn't look like much, but I've zoomed way out. So we're down at 69. And by the way, look at my mouse. 68.5. 68.5 this morning. So now that you've seen this, let me zoom in the way it should look, like a normal chart. 68, maybe 0.4 actually. 68.4, whatever. It wicked down. Next candle, this is the 15-minute. Also wicked down, same price, 68.4, 68.5. The guy said 69. And I had people writing in Telegram, Joe, no, I got my orders right at 69. Hey, your balls are bigger than mine, son. Oh, look at it, wicking down right now as we speak. Pushing, oh, just push it down further. 68. 68.1. Here it goes. J-Snip speaks, and this thing moves down to the price we need. But anyways, my orders were a little higher. I got to play it safe. I'm playing with some, you know, a pretty chunky amount of Theta because my mindset is, this is for my house. This is to pay off my house. I got to have to play with it part of my bag. I refuse to play with 100%. But I'll play with part of my bag. And so I'm playing with a good size part of my bag. And like I said, if I have to unload most of my crypto portfolio, like a sizable amount, to get this house paid off, I feel very confident now, especially now with Woo Woo Dude. Like I told you, there's two examples. I might sell more crypto than I should to get the house paid off, free and clear of debt, loving life. Again, my Patreon's doing wonderful. I love all you people that support me on there. This is phenomenal. I've never made this kind of money in my life for my own paycheck, working for myself. I've never worked for myself. And it's just incredible, like, to see this happening. And of course, Woo Woo did tell me like 2.5, 3 months ago, your Patreon's going to double. Nah. Oh yeah, it's going to double. Where's it at right now? I told him. It's going to double. I'm real happy with where it's at right now. I'm very excited it got this high. Like, even if it stayed here the rest of my life, I'd be a happy man. I'm very blessed, and I'm very thankful for this. For all these people. Joe, they're telling me it's going to double. Do you know why? Why would it double all of a sudden? I've never had more than... I mean, I've had a sliver more than I have right now in the past, but that was one time. He goes, it's going to be the stuff we're doing, me and you, with the spiritual stuff, because people are going to want to come for that. But also, you're talking crypto. And when they see that some of the things that you've come up with yourself and me, with spirit, how are they going to ignore this? You know, who wouldn't ignore this? And I said, yeah, I guess that's a good point. He goes, so watch as some of these trades start coming into fruition. I said, all right, you know, fair enough. And they started coming into fruition. And I started having a dream. Oh my God, I got the price of Digibyte. Holy crap, it happened the next day. Oh my God, it did it again the very next day also. Went back up. Came down, went back to the price. Wow, was that just a one-off? Oh my God, they gave me another price for Digibyte. And it was effing high compared to the 2.1 or 2.2 cents it was at the time. It was significantly higher. And I thought, that was one of the most clearest, vivid dreams I've had. And it was Digibyte. They gave me the number, and they showed me that damn candle going up like something you would have never seen. I keep saying this. And again, for purposes of, you know, objects appear closer in the mirror. Let's go to Digibyte. And let's just say, for all intents and purposes, this is what the chart looks like, okay? Or maybe let me bring it down there so I can zoom out, not so crazy. And then all of a sudden, I see this. I'm just, and this isn't the number. I'm just for scary purposes, I'm going to stop it right here. I see this one candle. Was it the daily candle? Probably not, because I saw after that, and I've showed you this little example before. I saw the next candle, and the next candle, and I think maybe one more. Maybe there was 3 total after that one. You know, so in other words, it may wick up a little higher, wick down a little lower, you know, that kind of a thing. And I don't know that I felt like these were all green, but I can't remember now, in the dream now. I just know there was 3 candles. I thought they were all green candles after this massive one. I had to zoom out in the dream. I can't see the top of this candle. Zoom out more. Second time. Still can't see. Third time. Oh my God, there it is. Like I zoomed out here. It's going from here to, oh my God. And you don't have any. Oh my God, I'm out of Digibyte right now. I'm completely out of the trade, including the bag I normally don't trade. I traded because the profit was so huge when I did this. I had to capitalize on it, so I sold all my Digibyte. And you're out of the market. Oh my God. I wake up terrified, just feeling sick. I am out of Digibyte. What's the price today? Okay, my orders are close to filling. That's close enough. Fill right now. Give me my Digibyte back. So he told me very recently, Joe, there's going to be a correlation between what Theta does and Digibyte does in a certain kind of timing. And you remember the dream you got with that number? I said, yeah, the number is this. He goes, I just got this number. It was 0.2 of a penny. So it'd be the equivalent of, if my number was 3 cents even. He goes, I got 3.2 cents. And I got like 3 cents. So like 0.2 off of a penny. Again, that's pretty satisfying for me to know that I got a dream. It hasn't happened yet. But I swear it has to happen, because this is too much crap going on that this guy's been telling me. And now that he got the number 0.2 of a penny higher than mine, write it in stone, concrete, write it down. It's done. It's gonna happen. And he goes, you know something else? He goes, I'm not 100% sure on that. He goes, but you know how you're waiting on this news for Digibyte? They were gonna bring it out. It's supposed to be huge, and then they say, no, we don't want to do the news yet. We're gonna overpromise and underdeliver. Or under promise and over deliver. They like to do that. Yeah, I remember. He goes, Joe, this move might actually happen, and it won't even have to do with that. It may not even have to do with that news. Really? He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah, maybe. I think so. I go, huh. Regardless, news or no news, the price is all we, typically anyone would care about anyways. So that's what we got. And he just got, literally, I think this was yesterday, Joe, I got this number. Oh my God, it's 0.2 away from mine. And again, from where Digibyte's at right now, come on, man. Joe Biden, Come on, man. So I'm gonna end this video on a positive note. Well, it's already, the whole damn thing's positive, but I'll end it on a more positive note. And again, this is mostly for me and my life, but I'm thinking, well, if I was them, I still would want to hear some cool coincidences with this woo-woo guy. So why not share this, you know? So I mentioned my Patreon thing. It's going to double. I'm like, why? There's some spiritual stuff people are going to want to come check out, but the crypto stuff you're going to be talking about, dude, people are going to want to know this, because you're not going to be able to get so many of these right in a row and be like, you got lucky. It's, you know, it's the spiritual stuff giving you the information, and me, of course, too. My guys sharing it, telling me to share with you. And right now, it's really a lot of him. You know, I'm waiting on this number that I got, and now he just confirmed it. So I'm like, awesome. So I swear this might have been yesterday. I'm debating, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even know. It's like, how many more do you need? Like, how close are you to doubling? And I go, oh, I'm this close, very close, pretty close. And I'm like, I'm still shocked by this, by the way. I tell him, I'm still shocked by this. I said, but it's getting close. How many more do you need? Oh, I need exactly this number. Like, right, you know, basically, I need this number, and then I would be officially doubled. He goes, oh, okay. I wake up today seeing, oh, my order's filled back up from my 70-ish cents move buy-in price. Great, I'm back in Theta. Fantastic. Now I just wait for the next big move. And matter of fact, Digibyte might make its move soon too. That'll be great too. I'm loving life. Looking at my Patreon, I got any messages waiting on me? Of course you do. There's like 20 already in there this morning I haven't gotten to. After cleaning them out last night, answering everybody last night, there's like 20 more in there already early this morning. I haven't even looked recently. But as soon as I log into Patreon, the first thing I see is, here's how many people you have, you know, subscribers. You know, just a little dashboard or whatever. And I go, oh my God, today's the day. He asked me how many I needed. I think this was yesterday. And to be fair, it's an amount that I would never, ever, ever, ever expect to see people coming over in a day or two. Like, oh, I made 10 or 20 yesterday. Holy cow, I had a good day. I made 30 more new people yesterday. That's chump change as far as the numbers of people compared to what the hell just happened. I think in a day, maybe a day and a half now. The number he asked me, what do you need to be at? Oh, I need this many more to hit that mark. Guess what just happened? It's pretty much right there right now. And it wasn't, it wasn't 10 or 20 I needed. Like, I needed more than that. And it just happened. So I'm like, woo-woo, dude. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy paying off, not, of course, my house, but also paying off his house. Because it's going to happen. And I said, the information that you've provided, that your spirit guides out of nowhere told you, we need to start telling Joe some stuff, opening him up spiritually. He's got a big journey ahead of him, but we also want to give him some crypto prices. We're going to help him pay his house off. Tell him we want him to pay his house off. We're going to help him do it. And the people that follow him in the Patreon, it's okay. Tell him he can share the information with them. Okay, yeah, I'm listening. But, you know, I'll do what you say. You know, that sounds good. And here I am, month of October, my other woo-woo friend, dude, talking to him about a week ago or a few days ago. And we're just talking stuff, crypto and this and that. Oh. Because I'm like, you know, man, if this next move happens with Theta, and then Digibyte does that thing with the one move, dude, I mean, I have to scrape a good portion, but I'd still have some left. And the rest of my crypto portfolio. Although those were my two biggest holdings. And I'll pay my damn house off. And then I think I'm pretty confident I'll just keep trading the smaller bag and make it a bigger bag and get all my shit back again. I'm confident because I'm getting the intel. Even though I will make, he said you're going to make a couple of mistakes here and there. So be prepared to take a loss or so. Like, oh crap, that wasn't a good trade. He goes, but they're showing me a lot of trades. A lot. And most of them will be successful. Okay, alright. So that's woo-woo dude. Other woo-woo dude tells me, oh, as you're saying that, I just got a download. October. October is the month for you. You're going to have the money right there. You'll have it to pay it off. October's the month. This was, again, like maybe a week ago. So today's October the 1st, which if anyone was thinking about joining Patreon, by the way, this is the prime day to do it, or the next day, the early part of the month, because as soon as you sign up, they charge you immediately. And then on the 1st of the month, they're charging you again. And it says that right when you sign up, it says, hey, warning, just so you know, it's at the 28th of the month, you're getting nailed today. And then in 2 days from now, on the 1st or 3 days, you're getting nailed again. You know, it lets you know. So just FYI, that's what I try to tell people. Unless I've got something really, like I felt like it couldn't wait, I'd be honest with you and say, look, I hate for you to join halfway through the month, but like, if you want to know this, I think you probably should join now, because this move might happen sooner before the next month, you know. But luckily that hasn't happened, so I haven't had the need to do that. So I typically just say, look, if we're close to the end of the month, you probably want to just wait to the end of the month and then join, because, or not the end of the month, but the beginning, the 1st or 2nd, because that's when you'll get charged. And by the way, they do have a new thing now for yearly subscriptions, and I give a little, one of my personal numbers is 7. I said, oh, I can actually give a discount. How about 7%? Sounds good. So I had a few people sign up for that, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, it's the woo-woo. How many more do you need, Joe? I need this many. Thinking it probably, to reach that, if I did good, it's probably going to be a few weeks from now. Could be a month from now. If I was like doing good every day. Oh, I got another 5 or 10. No. Okay. No, how about a day and a half or whatever that was? Here's your number. Have it. They're there now. I log in. Oh my God, it's there. Why are they coming all of a sudden? You've been showing stuff on YouTube that Woo Woo Dude's sharing with you, your pendulum stuff. Like, it's happening. Like Woo Woo Dude said. You're going to show these people. I'm not just making this up. Which is why I continue to show you. Because I'm like, I'm not trying to put this out there to boast to you. Haha, look at me. F you, I'm locking my Patreon down. You can't come in. No. I just want to be with winners. And I would like to be able to have other people be winners with me. So, and I keep wondering, why do they, like, what about this coin? No, don't trade that. My pendulum. What about this coin? No. Even Woo Woo Dude. Nope. You just want me messing with Digibyte and Theta right now? Yep. And a lot Theta, right? Okay, well, you look at the volume and the liquidity. There is a lot of volume traded daily on Theta, in a pretty significant amount for Digibyte, by the way. But Theta is pretty huge. So if I've got people doing trades with me, I say this is what I'm doing, roughly speaking. Again, I'm not going to give you my exact ins and outs, but I'll tell you what Woo Woo Dude told me. And there's potentially, 1,000 or more of whatever of us doing this, because not everybody's going to take the trades. Then there needs to be some liquidity. So maybe some of these other coins, oh, that one went higher. Okay, but there's only $50,000 or $100,000 in liquidity or volume. That I know people who will trade that in one effing order. Like, that won't work. But if there's $250 million in volume, let's say in Theta, oh, on a daily, yeah, okay. And between all of us, we did, $3 million. I don't know. I don't know what people trade, but I'm just going to throw that out there. $5 million? Oh, we traded $5 million on this last trade. The liquidity's right there, no problem. It's $250 million in liquidity. Oh my God, it's almost $1 billion, whatever it is. And just to get an idea, because I actually haven't looked in a little while on the volume for Theta, rather than me just sit here and speculate, why don't we just take a look? Volume. $660 million. September 30th. Last day of the month. So far today, 610 million. It's bouncing around. But roughly 600 plus million dollars in volume. Believe me, even if I was trading my entire Theta bag, it would be an effing drop in the bucket between you and me on that. Okay, it'd be a freaking drop in the bucket. And I'm not willing to trade my whole bag. But I was willing to trade a pretty sizable portion of that sucker, even when I told you long ago, that's the one I don't want to touch. I won't trade it. I don't want to trade it because that's like my super for sure thing. When that price comes one day, I'm set. And Woo Woo Dude's like, I know you said that. And I understand, it makes sense. But Spirit wants you to have a little faith in them. And they're showing me a chicken, and they're throwing it at you. Chicken, don't be a chicken. Bark, bark. He says that to me. And I'm like, all right. Take the trades. You're going to have some faith in them. Just trust me. And by the way, you'll make a couple mistakes here or there. You will make some. Didn't work out like we thought. Oh, crap. You'll make it up and then some. That's what they're showing me. This cash register opening, closing, opening, 20-something, 30 times they're showing me this to you. I literally think that's how many times you're going to be able to make trades, most of which will be successful. Well, that sounds good to me. They want me to pay my house off? But what about the reset thing? What if we get houses for free? He goes, like, I don't know. Even if that is, and it's way down the road. I don't know. Right now, they're just telling me they'd like you to pay it off. They'd like to do that for you. So I'm thinking, who the hell am I to just say no to that? Especially if they're going to give me the trades where I don't have to dip into my bank account somehow and try to do... No, just play with what you have. Sell high, buy low. Again, timing's everything. It's hard to do. Do it again. Sell high, buy low. Do it again. Oh, 30% there, 20% there. Okay. And now this next big one for Theta, it's more than 20%. FYI, I think it's might be more than, well, I guess it depends on where you're at. Are you talking the 69 cent you bought in, or some people might have bought in a little higher, 75 cents, I don't know. But higher than 20%, I'd safely say higher than 20%. So that's another, scrape that off. And then, oh, Digibyte, it did its move, and I'm going to grab that. Like, if that happens, it's done. House is paid off. But again, I'm still at the point where I say, I think I want to put it in a stable coin and let it sit there. Because if Donald Trump comes out January 1st, announces this big thing, oh, trade deal, economy deal, reset deal, capital gains tax reset. But by the way, since it's 2021 year, you're going to pay your taxes for the last time this year in April, okay? You're going to pay your taxes, and then after that it changes. But I took the money out in October and paid my house off in October. Damn, I'm going to have to pay the big taxes on that. If I just would have waited January 1st, I've got the stable coin. It's sitting there. And this makes, I don't yet, but this is my thoughts. Come January, now unload those things. Now transfer that to Coinbase. Now sell that for USD. And now pay those taxes on that. Because you might be under the new tax system because you started to do that transaction in 2021. That's my thinking. It might be monkey mind nonsense. And then when I find out next year, oh no, it doesn't matter at all, you're paying this anyways. Oh, okay. But at least if it's in a stable coin, I could say, Evelyn, come here, look at the super duper secret wallet we have set up. Those are dollars that don't change. They're stable coin, have a nice day. Now, there might be one thing you might argue too. Well, what if the dollar devalues between now and then and the dollar's down 50%? It's crazy. Yeah. And the stable coin would stay to the dollar. They're down 50%. Okay, yeah. But my house is also in that debt, dollars. And if I owe X amount of numbers on my house, whether the dollar devalued to crap, 99% devalued, I can't buy a freaking bubblegum with it. My house is still in those dollars. Therefore, I can use those same dollars, inflated as hell dollars, worth nothing, to go pay that house off. Therefore, I can take my stable coin and transfer it directly into US dollars. They're 1-to-1. So if it's a crappy dollar, it's a crappy stable coin, but it still has the same value as that crappy dollar, and my house is still in the same value of that crappy dollar that I owe on it, I would pay it off and it shouldn't matter. So I thought about that too. Of course, at the same time, well, what about the unknown? What if there's a different dollar, this happens, that happens, and this gets converted? And because you were sitting in a stable coin, it kind of destabilized off the dollar, and that happened. So I even thought about that. Yeah, you never know. It could get crazy. Therefore, if I did decide to pay the damn house off in October and just say, F it, give me the money, I'll pay the stupid tax one final time next year. I was kind of counting on it anyways. Spirit guide's giving me the money, essentially. I'm going to trade back up anyways. Who cares? Pay that damn house off. So, after giving you all that, I might be back to square one and saying, you know what, I think I might pay my house off in October. Have a nice day.